The MLB Season 5 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Groove AIM 2021. Game 5-9 Los Angeles Dodgers 3-4-2-5 Pittsburgh Pirates 2-3-3-5. Game 5-9 New York Mets 2-9-2-3 Baltimore Orioles 2-1-3-8. Game 5-9 Milwaukee Brewers 3-3-2-6 Cincinnati Reds 2-8-2-9. Game 5-9 Washington Nationals 2-4-3-2 Tampa Bay Rays 3-8-2-3. Game 5-9 Houston Astros 3-3-2-6 Boston Red Sox 3-7-2-3.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Sixto Sanchez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
So digging in now, Mickey Moniak. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
But an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Ready now, Alec Bohm. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here comes the first pitch. Bohm enters the day in 3rd place in All-Star fan voting at his position at 3rd, so it remains to be seen whether he'll end up making the squad or not.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
So now to the plate, Brad Miller. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. That average for him up in the 360s now. 24 home runs and 44 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Anderson will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Adonis Medina will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Coming to the plate now, Jazz Chisholm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
The 1-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. Here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
High in the air out to center field. Moniak in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
Striding in, Corey Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. And the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And he popped him up. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently third in the National League in that category.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth. The catcher, JT Realmuto.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Harper.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Another 1-2 delivery. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Moniak. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Sanchez.
So striding in, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside ball.
Medina has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Standing in, Starling Marte. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Miller is there, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Adam Hazley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Alfaro. And he makes the throw to first. Hoskins is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you've made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate, Adonis Medina. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Brian Anderson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box now, Sixto Sanchez. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jazz Chisholm. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for Miami. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mickey Moniak back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. And the Phillies are into the hit column. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Alec Bohm, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-1 to count. From the stretch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Brad Miller. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Moniak, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Roll. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And another foul ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's in there for strike 1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's a drive out to left center field. Rojas rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there's 1 down now. So coming to the plate, Jesus Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in 1 spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
3-2, full count. One out and a runner on third. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery, and this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moniak is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
First offering on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Miller is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Marlins on top, 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. JT Realmuto is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Digging in, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way. Oh and 1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he fouls this one off. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Hazley.
Stepping in, Adam Hazley. First pitch coming, here it is. And right into the shift. But this is foul for the first strike. Hazley starts the day as the 2nd leading vote getter amongst left fielders in all-star balloting, so we may see him be honored as such this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to second. Miller's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Striding into the box, Sixto Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm. To second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The batter, number 19.
Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They're up 2-0. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Adonis Medina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Mickey Moniak. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Inside,
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. This is in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Miami down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So next to the plate for the Phils, Alec Bohm. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Now to the plate, Brad Miller. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. 2 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fouled off. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Anderson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0.
7th inning stretch.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, Garrett Cooper. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. Standing in, Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, and the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Sixto Sanchez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Sinking liner toward left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's his second hit of the game. He's also got a good chance at getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. In now, Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's a pop-up now. Gregorius is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later inning.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Marte is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Settling in now, Bryce Harper. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just off the inside corner.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swing and a miss for strike one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 32 now for the season, and they're on the board at 6-1. Into the box now, Adam Hazley.
Now back.
As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. This year against right-handed pitching, Hoskins is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Zach Wheeler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 45, Zach Wheeler.
Into the seats, 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he fouls this one off. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Ready for another chance? Mickey Moniak. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Phillies 1. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jorge Alfaro. His career line against Wheeler, just a 1-for-12 career line. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Real Muto waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So two gone now in the Miami eighth, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch on its way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Wheeler gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 6-1. Now in the box, Alec Bohm. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sanchez is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
Riding in once again, Brad Miller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Anderson over to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sixto Sanchez earns his 8th victory of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Adonis Medina permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Miami Marlins, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.